सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च.
Kurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Jananam. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. Rasa Panchardyai, a set of 5 chapters that describes the relationship, the bhakti, the shringara that existed between gopikas and Krishna and vice versa. This particular Dashakam too talks about the reunion with the gopikas threes. Here he says, Tava vilokana gopika jana pramada sankula pankajekshana amrita dharaya sampluta iva Stimitatam daduhu tvat purogataha. He Pankajekshana, oh the lotus-eyed one, Taha Gopika Janaha, those Gopika Stris, Tvat Purogataha, they gained your presence, Pramada Sankulaha, they were overcome, overwhelmed with delight, Tava Vilokanat, when? By having your darshanam, Daduhu, Stitamitata, that is the state of motionlessness. That is, they couldn't move any further. Samplutaha iva amritadharaya, because they were drenched in the downpour of nectar. Earlier, because of pride, Krishna had disappeared. He had taken away Radha alone. Then after some time, when Radha had pride, he left Radha as well. So these gopikas threes went and met Radha. Now all of them expressed their anguish. Now when they expressed their anguish, Bhagavan reappeared. We saw in the last Dashakam, he was looking like Sakshan Manmataha. Now looking at this Manmatha, they were completely drenched in that rain. So Bhattatri says, Samplutaha iva Amritadhara. It looked as if it was not a normal rain, nectar rain. They were drenched. Tadanukacanatvatkarambujam sapadi grinhati nirvishankitam ghanapayodhare samvidhaya sa pulaka samvrita tasthushi chiram. Tadanu kachana sapadi grinhati. When the gopikas, suddenly they got hold of. Tvat karambujam nirvishankitam. Tvat karambujam, your lotus-like hands, nirvishankitam, without any hesitation, samvidhaya nijasya ghanapayodare, and placed it and pressed it on their heavy bosom. They took and their hands and pressed it on their heavy bosom. Taha tastasa tastushi abhut chiram, and stood there for a very long time. Pulaka samvrita, and their bodies were covered in horripilation. So they took Krishna's hand and they kept it on their chest and they had goosebumps throughout. That was the association that they wanted with Krishna. Tava vibhopara komalambujam nijagalantare paryaveshtayat galasamudgatam pranamarutam pratinirundhati ivati harshula. Hey Vibho, hey Bhagavan, who's present everywhere, apara Ati Harshula, another one, another Gopika's three who was extremely happy. Paryaveshtayat tava komalam bhujam. Your tender arm was taken by her. She intertwined her hand along with it. So it was like this that she did. Paryaveshtayat tava komalam bhujam. See, look at the word Bhattadri says. Your hand is so tender. She didn't even bother. She took your hand and entwined with it. Nija galantare. And then she took that hand after some time and placed it around her neck. Prati nirundhati iva, as if to hold back. She was trying to hold back. Pranamarutam galasamudgatam. She was acting as if that hand was held in such a way that she couldn't breathe any further because she wanted to control that pranavayu. Pranamarutam galasamudgatam. Then Bhattatri says, Apagatatrapa kapi kamini tava mukhambujar purgacharvitam pratigruhyatat vaktra pankaje nidadhati gata purnakamatam tada kapi kamini. That particular, when asserted beloved one, apagatatrapa tvaya pratigruhya, bereft of all shame. Which is in Rukmini Sandesham, Rukmini says, Shrutva Gunan Bhuvana Sundara Shrinvatante Nirvishya Karana Vivaraihi Haratongatapam Rupam Drisham Drishimatam Akhilartalabam Tvai Achyuta Avishati Chittam Apatrapam me Apatrapam. Shamelessness. Here also, Apavatat Trapa Tvaya Pratigrihya, bereft of all shame, making you part. Now, what did she do? This is a very interesting shloka. Purga charvitam tava mukhambujar. So, a chewed beetle leaf and its juice was taken from your mouth. See, all these things which are applicable to Krishna, Rasa Panchadhyayi, should not be construed in literal terms. One. Second is when Krishna, Yeshanarayana Shriman comes as Krishna, he shows a certain part of the Siddhanta to the world. The entire world is my Shariram, Jagat Sarvam Shariram Te is a shloka in Ramayana. So all this is showcased. So when these explanations are given, it may have Shringaram, it may have that love in it, but we should not construe it and make this our inspiration. He says, Purga charvitam tava mukhambujar. Purga charvitam, whatever was consumed by you, that beetle leaf juice was taken from your mouth. Nidadati tat vaktra pankaje, and placing it through how that Gopikas 3 placed her mouth over your lotus-like mouth. Vaktra pankaje gata Purna Kamatam, and thereby she attained the fulfillment of all her desires. That particular state was achieved by her. Vikaruno vane samvihaya mam apagatosika tvamiham sprishet iti saroshaya tavadekaya salaja lochanam vikshito bhavan tvam vikarunaha apagataha asi. One another Gopikas 3 said, you merciless one. Vikarunaha. Karuna is anukampa, mercy. Vikarunaha, merciless one. Apagataha asi. You ran away. Samvihayamam mane, leaving me in the forest. The Gopikas 3, each Gopikas 3 is expressing in different way. Loko bhinna ruchihi. Similarly, one Gopikas 3 is taking his hand, putting it around his neck. One Gopikas 3 full in Shringara takes the beetle juice from his mouth to her mouth. There is another Gopikas 3 who expresses her happiness. Here she says, you are merciless one. Samvihayamam bane kasprishet tvam iha. Now, what do you expect this woman to do? Now, which woman will want to touch you? Iti bhavan vikshitaha. Thereby, you were frowned at by whom? Tavat saroshaya ekaya. One angry Gopika did this to you, Krishna. Sajala lochanam. Sajala lochanam. She had tears in her eyes. With tears in her eyes, she did this. So one Gopikas 3 with tears in her eyes calls him a merciless one, and she said, "Who? Everybody will look at you like this, right? So who will look at you if you're behaving like this?" One Gopikas 3 says, another Gopikas 3 full of delight, another Gopikas 3 Shringarasam. Each one was different. Iti muda kulair vallavi janai samahupagato yamune tate मृदुकुचाम्बरै कल्पितासने घृसृणभासुरे पर्यशोभताः त्वम् उपागतः यामुने तटे. There by Krishna you arrived by the banks of river Yamuna. Samam Vallavijanaihi, along with the other gopikas trees. Iti akulaihi muda, you were thus overcome with joy. Then Paryashobhataha Kalpitasane, you did shine greatly on that seat. Ghusruna Bhasure, this was resplendent with saffron. Mrudu Kuchambaraihi, made with their upper garments. Kati vidha kripa kepi sarvato dhritadayodaya kechidashrute kati chididrisha madrisheshvapi ityabhihito bhavan vallavi janaihi. Ityabhihito bhavan. Kripa kati vidha. How many types is compassion? Kripa, which is compassion. How many types is it? Kepi dhritadayodayaha sarvataha. Some are compassionate towards all. Kechit ashrite kintu. Some are very compassionate towards those who are dependent on them. They are dependents. Katichit idrishaha, some others are in this manner. Madrisheshu api, some people are dependent on you. In that case, iti bhavan abhihitaha vallavi janaihi. So the gopikas trees, they all said, Krishna, some you are compassionate towards all, you are compassionate towards dependents, you are compassionate towards those people who love you. So there are various types of love, right? You have to construe that love similarly from us as well. One will show love that way, one will show love this way. All this the gopikas trees expressed. Ai kumarika naiva shankyatam katinata mai premakatare mai tu chetaso vonuvrittaye kritamidam maya ityuchivan bhavan. Ayi kumarikaha, oh beautiful apsarastris, na eva shankyatam, do not even suspect. Katinatamayi premakatare, hardness in me which is overcome by love. Tu idam kritam maya, but this has been done by me. Anuvrittaye mayi vaha chetasaha mayi, fixation of your minds on me. You have fixed your minds on me. So do not even suspect. Iti bhavanu uchivana. Thus you did tell them thus. So you all fixed your minds on me. Ainishamyatam jiva vallabha priyatamo jano nedrisho mama tadiha ramyatam ramyamanushi swanuparodhamityalapo vibho. Ai jiva vallabhaha nishamyatam. Oh my dearest ones, do listen. Janaha na priyatamaha idrishaha mama. There is no person in this world who is as dear as you are all to me. So idrishaha mama na priyatamaha. There is no one dearest as much as you are all there. Tat ramyatam anuparodham. Thereby delight yourself. Enjoy yourself without any impediments. Ramya yamunishu iha. Yamunishu. By the banks of river Yamuna, Ramya, enjoy. Iti vibho, tvam alapaha. Thus you did say, hey Krishna, didn't you tell them, convey this message, or rather suggest all this to them? Then Bhattatri says, iti giradhikam moda meduraihi vrajavadhujanai sakamaraman kalita kautuko rasakhelane gurupuri pate pahimam gadat. Kalita kautukaihi, demonstrating that eagerness to do something good. Aramanna rasakhelane, especially in the sport of love called rasakhelanam. Sakam vraja vadhu janaihi, with the host of huge gopikas trees. Adhikam moda meduraihi, that who had been filled with joy more than what they had been filled before. Moda meduraihi itigirahi, on account of such talk, beautiful convincing talk by you. Hey Guru Puripade, hey Krishna of Guruvayur, tvam pahimam gadat. You were ready to convince them. They were ready to praise you. You were ready to dance with them. All this happened. Why is it taking time for you, Krishna, to release me of this ailment? Please relieve me from my ailments. So he says, tvam pahimam gadat in this particular dashak.
Life is a learning. Every day is a learning. So why stop? We are very happy to present Ramayana Pariksha Rap 2025. This is being organized by our trust Dashakam. It is an online examination. All that you have to do is to read the book Ramayanam Volume 1 that I have authored, and 2, register for the exam. It is happening on the 22nd of June 2025. Exciting prizes, and the biggest prize is reading the Ramayana and answering the questions. Age no bar, geography no bar. So why stop? Register soon. Namaskar.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते। नारायण 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 नारायण